Welcome back, everybody, to the Cho Super Hyper Podcast. We're here, and we're going to talk about some stuff. This is Super Blastex, as always, joined by
Toku Tony, howdy.
And every week, we talk about last week's Super Sentai and Kamen Rider episodes, known as Superhero Time in Japan. Now, we're back to our regular scheduling.
Yes.
This is our second week where we're
on topic in a row.
Fully back on time. We also have a toy time today. And I forgot to ask you for pictures of your recent Austin visit.
Yeah. I totally forgot about that because I only have maybe just the one.
Well, I asked you before if you had any pictures you wanted to share. And I know you didn't really have much.
No, whenever I'm there, I don't really take pictures of where I'm at.
Well, yeah, I've noticed that recently you've stopped taking pictures of a lot of being out.
Yeah, I feel like that was a thing of whenever we're out, we just take a lot of pictures. I feel like I just want to be in the moment.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. I feel like me taking a picture of something and then me never looking back at it until maybe 5 years later, I was like, oh yeah, I remember that thing. It's just whatever.
Yeah, it's just interesting considering you also, I'm gonna say, because you did some this year, part-time as a photographer.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to be a photographer.
Yeah, and that's why it's I've noticed especially that you don't take pictures anymore because you used to do that.
Yeah, I used to take pictures.
What you do all the time. And like I said, even this year, you photogged our sister's Halloween fall pictures.
Oh yeah, the fall pictures. Yeah, those were pretty good. Those came out really well. I'm really proud of those pictures. Those came out really well.
Yeah, they're a good job.
Yeah, no, I just felt like whenever I'm in Austin, I'm just in the moment, especially since I'm there for mostly work. I feel and yeah, true. The context of that is that when I'm there in Austin, I'm in Derek's apartment 90% of the time. But I actually do have a video that I could take little screenshots of from that I was there, of our setup here, if I show you.
Okay.
Just across the screen, that I'll probably put this in post.
Okay.
A little setup that we had.
Yeah.
It's a paused video. Nice.
But
yeah, I'll take screenshots of that and I'll put that in post because we did have a really interesting setup.
So we're jumping ahead a little bit.
Yes.
So quick rundown. We are gonna do our weekly update about what's been going on with us, and it has been a week, so it's gonna be true.
Yes.
And then we're gonna have a quick Toku toy time, wherein one of us has a Toku toy that we want to talk about that we got or made or something. Did you see mine?
No, I did not.
You haven't seen any of my Instagram, Twitter, any of my social media? Okay. So I have that to talk about.
Right.
And then after that, we'll get into superhero time, which is going to be Rider and then Sentai. So how was your last week?
Pretty good. I wasn't on call, so I had some time to myself, which is why I got but I got an Ambernick, little handheld device that plays retro games, or as a game emulator. Pretty cool. I like it a lot. I got Fire Emblem on it, Fire Emblem Awakening on 3DS. Very proud of myself for doing that. I love that so much.
Nice. How far, or have you been playing it a lot?
Yeah, I'm already on chapter 2.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I haven't played that game since it came out. No, I think maybe a year or two after it came out, because I beat it 3-4 times. It was very good.
Was that the last thing you played on there? Is that the only thing you played on there?
Yes, yeah, it's the only thing right now.
Nice.
I have that, and I put in Tomodachi Life, which is another 3DS game that I really liked.
Yeah.
But the Miis don't come up because that's a separate software in the 3DS device. It's not part of Tomodachi Life.
Yeah.
So the Mii system, there's no attributes that you can change of anything.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's just the body, which you can change the height and the width, right? But the face is just nothingness with a red circle with a line through it. So, the stop.
That sounds like...
Yeah.
unlocking your 3DS would have been the way to go.
Yeah, for that
to play
game.
that game, yeah.
Yeah.
Because that, I'm sure, we'll still be able to use the files with the Mii's in there and everything.
Yeah.
And he'll be your neighbor.
I'll have to look for that and find my 3DS for that because that game was so good.
Yeah.
So good. I wish they made another Tomodachi Life.
Yeah. I know, what was the one that came out? Miitopia, that came out for the Switch. And I know a lot of people really like that because of the Mii creation thing. People have been crying for Tomodachi Life next. And I could see it happening just because we're already at the end of the Switch. And that's something that can easily, like, it's on the Switch and the Switch 2. You can get it for whatever.
Yeah.
Because it's such a low-risk title to bring over.
Oh, yeah.
It's just, I know that game, didn't it rely on the microphone too?
Yeah, you could speak into it. It wasn't super relying on that. It was sometimes for that where you could like speak to them or like shout at them to get their attention.
Yeah.
But they did actually try to reboot it or try to put a new installment in there. Do you remember what that was?
No.
It was Tomodachi on the App Store. It was an application where it was
Miitomo
Tomodachi.
Life?
Huh?
Miitomo? Miitomo.
It was Tomodachi. Oh, was it Miitomo?
Miitomo was the first Nintendo app they ever made. That's where like I had my little Mii and he took pictures and stuff.
Oh, cool.
I think you're talking about Miitomo.
Probably. I don't remember the name that well.
That was shut down real fast, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hope.
Yeah, Miitomo. Yeah, it was called Miitomo.
I used to play that every day. Because that was the coolest thing that Nintendo had a phone app. Like they've never ever done that before.
It was really cool.
And now I'm playing Pokemon TCG Pocket every day. Unite, I'm playing every day on my phone.
Heck yeah.
Mario Run, I'll play every now and then. Mario Kart Tour, I have that on my phone. So yeah, it's fun. It's funny that they almost went full hog on there, but they also had a lot of services they canceled and stuff. And Animal Crossing is gonna get taken offline, but not offline, but it's gonna not have the gacha stuff anymore.
Oh,
you
really?
gotta pay for the whole thing if you want the whole thing. So it's just $10 and you get everything.
Oh wow.
Everything. It's a whole, like, basically there's a whole Animal Crossing for your phone that you can get.
They also have the thing that's making too much money. Fire Emblem Heroes.
Yes.
That just had the 7th anniversary last week.
That's wild.
Yeah, 7th year anniversary last week. It was pretty crazy.
Have you messed with that?
No. I have made a rule for myself not to get into gacha games and not to get into like League of Legends type games.
Oh yeah.
Because I know that grind set is crazy, and I know that once I start, I will not stop.
Really? Have you played?
Yeah.
Any MOBAs?
I used to play Dota.
Oh.
Yeah, I used to play Dota and Dota 2. I tried League for a little bit with the old laptop I had. Remember the little tiny Acer?
Yeah.
I had League on that, and I was like 13.
Yeah.
It was no good, and I knew then. I was like, oh no.
My college friends, like all of them, got heavy into League of Legends.
Yeah.
And they were trying to get me to get into it. Diablo 2 as well. They played that a lot. I just couldn't, and I still to this day can't really get into PC gaming that much. And even then, I want to get a Steam Deck so I can play more PC games, quote unquote.
Yeah. Disguised as handheld games.
Yeah, I mean, the PC games I want to play are just games anyway. Street Fighter, Multiverses, Pinball Arcade. None of them are like shooters, which is what people mostly and MOBAs mostly use their PCs for. I'm okay. I just don't want to play those games anyway. I think that's all it was.
Yeah.
I like puzzles, platformers, and fighters.
That's pretty good.
That's everything. That's on. I'm sorry. That's on everything, even phones. Yeah.
Yeah. No gotcha for me. I knew that when I was very young. I knew that gotchas were not going to be something that I could sustain for very long. And if I had gotten Fire Emblem Heroes, that would be like all of the money funneling into that. Crazy.
Yeah. And I don't even know to what extent that game works. Because you have to you get permanent death in that game. I don't know. I think we talked about this one time.
Yeah, one time.
Yeah, I don't remember.
A while ago.
Yeah. So yeah, what did you do in
Austin?
Yeah.
In Austin, Texas. I went to Austin this weekend. So cool. So nice. I went there on a Saturday. On a Saturday this time. I woke up early enough, got all my stuff situated. I went on Saturday. Had a good old time in Austin. It was just me hanging out with Derek pretty much. We only recorded like 2 things. But this is pretty much like the growing steps right now of like what we want to do and how we have to set it up and all that. Because mainly when I was there that Saturday, it was just us setting up stuff.
Yeah.
For like 4 or 5 hours. How can we do this and that? And we had a pretty good setup. I'll put a picture on screen maybe right here of like how it was and all that. But yeah, we just recorded like 2 things because there was always technical difficulties that were happening with either a camera or the program. We had recorded about an hour and a half of stuff, but because I had the wrong encoder on my MacBook here, my MacBook Pro, it was a rendering at like 1 minute an hour. So like we came back after an hour and it only
rendered a minute.
Rendered a minute, yeah.
Wow.
So, and then OBS crashed because of that. Whenever I was trying to like check what was happening,
wow.
And it was just a single minute had gone by.
Wow.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Did you figured everything out or?
Yeah. We actually after we figured everything out, it was those 2 test trials that are gonna go up later on this month or next month. Now we have everything set up. So the next time I go there, I can just set it up real quick and we'll be totally good.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm very excited for that.
And what'd y'all do?
Oh, we just recorded 2 little podcasts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just 2 little like interview talking stuff. Just us in the moment because it was super late at night and we were just done with the day.
Yeah.
And then Saturday or Sunday, it was gonna be a little get together with him and his friends over there in Austin.
Mm-hmm.
But there was some drama with his friends, which I can't, say online or whatever. Well, I mean, they don't know. They don't care. There was a roommate that was leaving an apartment.
Mm-hmm.
So then they had to move out before the other person got there real quick.
Okay.
So then it was like, can you help me out real quick? I'm trying to move. I was like, okay. So then we went. Derek told me if I wanted to help, I could. He didn't want me to help at all because I was only there to work on stuff.
Yeah.
I was going to be at his apartment all day just working on stuff, like setting up his apartment stuff, like sort of like a recording studio and all that.
Yeah.
But I decided I wanted to help out with moving. So we just helped his friend move on Sunday, which is pretty cool. I got to see Austin differently, going to different places and the different apartments that are there. It's crazy expensive.
Yeah.
Crazy expensive.
Yeah. So you met your friends.
Yeah, over there. And they're all super nice. They're all really great. And I hope that next time I get to see more of them.
Nice.
Because they're nice.
Cool. You didn't get to... Did you eat anywhere that you can't eat here?
No. Well, the main thing with Austin is food trucks.
Yeah.
So just a lot of food trucks. I got Mediterranean that first day on Saturday. That was the only thing I ate. It was chicken shawarma over rice with a super nice baklava nut. I think it's baklava nut. It was just some nuts and wrapped around with like what looked like bread.
Okay.
It was so good. And then Sunday I had authentic Chinese food. It was just a truck on the side that wasn't authentic Chinese food at all.
Oh.
Yeah. But it was still pretty good. I liked it a lot. But I guess one thing was I went to Merit Coffee, which is a San Antonio-based coffee brand, but they have 2 locations in Austin, and I wanted to go see that because the podcast I listened to, Anma, which is the founders of Roots Teeth, that go places and get coffee or whatever and read the coffee at the end, talk about their life. They went to Merit, and that reminded me of them because I was listening to that episode in the morning driving over there. Yeah. But yeah, other than that, had some coffee, had some friends, had some moving experience with some of Derek's friends.
Cool. Did you have to use your truck too?
No, thankfully I didn't even use my truck. They got a U-Haul.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Pretty nice.
Good.
Plus, yeah, I have a little truck, and I have a camper on it.
Yeah.
Like no space.
Yeah, I remember when I was your age with my truck in California, and every other 2-3 weekends, I had to go and move somebody else somewhere else.
Nice.
All the time, because I was the only one that people knew that had a truck.
Yeah.
Because out there in LA, that's not really a thing.
Yeah.
Everybody has little compact cars and whatever. And the truck was from Texas too, so. So yeah, moving your friends, moving your friends' friends.
Yeah.
Doing that, yeah, that was a big thing. Growing up.
Yeah, I guess that's like a little experience, right? That I guess most people have growing up is that they just for like a weekend help me move. Hey, can we move? And then that's the thing you do.
Yeah.
I've never done that before, so that's cool.
Yeah. Are you? This is a loaded question I'm asking right now. Are you planning to move over there?
No, God no.
Why not?
It is very expensive. I like the place, and I like the people and the atmosphere that it has, but the people driving, crazy. The roads are crazy over there. I saw several accidents while I was there.
You saw accidents?
Yeah, and I saw one happen on the way to wherever Derek was at. But also people there drive crazy. Like Derek drives crazy because he's been there for years now, so he drives like the people there. And seeing it firsthand is wow. Also, a lot of it's gotten better, but there's a lot of houseless people there, people without homes there. Yeah. Which isn't like a crazy thing, but it's like you always have that thought of someone's gonna come up to you and ask for something, or someone's gonna come up to you and want whatever you have on you. It's just a constant thought in your mind. And also, I said it's very expensive, but there's so many places to be at that a lot of places are empty. Prices are higher. Like the apartment complex, there's always something being built over there that are like luxury apartments, and if there's not a lot of people there, they have to hike up the prices that for the people that are there to afford the property costs and all that. The property manager. Yeah. It's just a lot. I like being here in Houston, having a good situation here, and then just driving 3 hours up there. Because while I was there, I overheard a lot of conversations of people that were just Houstonians or people from San Antonio that were just there for the weekend. So like, okay, yeah, that makes total sense.
Yeah, that kind of thing that we do here, where we go to San Antonio, to Austin, to Dallas for a weekend and then come back. Yeah. Or to Galveston for the weekend and come back. That's something that we do here among these like 4 or 5 cities. Yeah. That people in like New York do for like Pennsylvania and like Rhode Island. They their whole area up there where they have a bunch of different cities where they can do all kinds of shit is like what we have. We have just Texas.
Yeah, it's just Texas.
I mean, some people do go to like Louisiana for the weekend. Yeah. That's another one that they go, New Orleans or whatever.
We definitely can. I've been to that border several times.
So yeah, it's just funny to extrapolate the size of us and what we do in our cone of activities to what you can do in the northeast. Yeah. Of this country. Same with like California. You go up and down that coast all weekend, wherever you want to go.
Did you ever go to San Diego?
I've never been to anywhere but SoCal and the surrounding areas.
Oh, okay.
I've never been to San Diego, San Francisco, the whole Bay Area. I've never been to anywhere but Burbank, LA, Glendale, Venice, Venice Beach. I've only been there. I've always wanted to, because I always hear about how expensive San Francisco is, and I want to experience that. Oh yeah. I want to see like, what are you talking about? Are you talking about if I go get it at McDonald's cheeseburger, it's not going to be
the same price an hour away?
No, I know it's more like the living conditions, but the reason I want to go visit is because the reason it's so expensive there is because it's fucking gorgeous.
Yeah, it's crazy over there.
Like the weather and the land, like everything is so nice to look at. I want to go and like, I can see myself looking at this place, but not living here because wow.
Yeah, that's another thing with Houston's sporadic weather and its climate, because we are built on a swamp. Austin is built
Yep.
on the hills.
Yeah.
It is in so 35, which separates Austin to the east and west, is the dividing line, but it's also the intersection of two biomes that comes together in Austin, which apparently is what I've heard is everyone in Austin has allergies. And if you don't have allergies yet, you just haven't lived in Austin very long because of all the different types of pollens and animals, insects, and all that. The wind that's coming from those two different biomes clashing in that area.
Wait, does Derek have allergies now?
Yes, he does.
Cool.
Yeah, pretty good. I was there, and I was totally fine because I took an allergy pill before I got there. But he was sniffing the entire time. He was like, that's bad for the audio. But yeah, he was just sniffing and bad the entire time. I was like, oh Jesus.
Wow.
Yeah.
Does that pretty much wrap your trip?
Yeah. I don't want to move to Austin. I just like to visit my friends that are out there.
And when can we start expecting to see the fruits of your labors from your visits?
Oh, the first visit that I did was about a month ago, and that video should be coming out. Oh wow, no, because I never got that video for the audio.
Yeah,
I recorded it on audio, and he recorded it on video, and he deleted those videos.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
that makes sense.
Because he was using his phone and he just couldn't do anything.
Yeah,
because his phones were loaded with those videos.
Yeah.
So I guess that audio will come out with just a picture soon, probably in the next 3 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like a week before Christmas?
Yes.
Okay. So what about these videos? The ones you do have, the ones you just did?
The ones that I just did, those should be coming out January.
Okay.
Yeah, because I want to pace out these videos every Monday, which I know is kind of counterintuitive because you just want to, if you're new to the YouTube and all that stuff, the algorithm, you just want to post.
You want to throw as much shit as you can.
Yeah, post as much as you can. But I feel like just keeping a schedule right now is important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. You're not going to be like a gameplay channel, right?
No. It's very much variety.
Okay. So are you going to get to a point where you're like doing skits?
Maybe. Yeah.
Well,
Devin has talked about wanting to do skits.
What's your variety then? What do you mean? What else?
I'm basing a lot of my stuff on Rooster Teeth.
Okay.
Just because of how I grew up and the area that I'm going to, Austin. Podcast skits, other types of shows, and gaming, one of them, but also there's another type of show. Lifestyle. Like vlogs and stuff.
Okay.
From Devin's side. I want to talk to him about that. He's been wanting to do something like that.
So, Derek
Yes.
lives in Austin.
Yeah.
You don't live in Austin.
No.
Derek used to live in Houston.
Yes.
So you guys can do a vlog of a weekend where you go over there and you go to a museum or an arcade.
Yeah.
And spend the whole day or somewhere that he's been so he can show you around. Like, yeah, when I got here, I was... I'm not going to pretend to talk like your friend.
To talk like Derek.
But, or you can, like, yeah, he'll come up here and, yeah, let's go to the aquarium or whatever. And then you can film little things and you can make those... You can do bits in there that you can cut out into TikToks.
Yeah.
So that could be a good lifestyle vlog type thing. The only thing is with that, you'd have to maybe have a third person.
Yeah, someone recording.
Or just be very open to recording yourself with each other, whoever has the camera.
Yeah, true that.
You have to be conscious of that.
No, yeah, you're right. Yeah. That would be awesome. And I do regret not doing like a sort of vlogish type thing the first 2 times I went.
And the thing is with that kind of stuff is you're going to be putting your own money into it.
Yeah.
So it's got to be worth it to you.
Yes.
So yeah.
I got to do it.
I think, yeah, that's going to be...
Well, how was your week?
It for your... I streamed on Wednesday. I did a bunch of Tetris. That was a lot of fun. I did 4 or 5 games of Tetris.
Mm-hmm.
There was a new Tetris game that came out last week called Tetris Forever that I haven't gotten yet. I do want to. And I just don't think it's a good streaming game because it's more of like a documentary. I mentioned this a couple times on my stream.
A game that's documentary.
It's made by the people who did Atari 50 and one for Karateka, where it's so you play a game.
Mm-hmm.
So this one, let's say it's Tetris. You play the first Tetris, and then you, I don't know, clear 4 lines. You get a Tetris, and then it'll stop the gameplay and show a video interview discussing how everything was made about this Tetris, and then they'll say something like, yeah, and then the prototype of this, and I had to make this in my computer like this, and we made a version of it so you can try it here. So then it cuts to you playing that prototype of that version of Tetris or whatever, and that's the whole game.
Oh wow!
So you're learning about the video game you're playing, or video game system with Atari 50's case. And it'll take you in and out of like those eras of development of Tetris or of, like I said, the Atari games. So that seems really appealing. It's just, to me, I don't know if that's worthy of like streaming, because I'm not gonna talk over the people talking. Yeah, because I want to learn about Tetris. So I do plan on getting it, and then I'll play it and I'll report back. But yeah, I played Tetris, regular Game Boy Tetris, Puyo Puyo Tetris, Tetris 99.
Oh, it's a good one.
And Tetris Effect.
Oh, Tetris Effect.
Tetris Effect, per usual, gets a big reaction from the crowd.
Yeah.
I always play the first group of levels, and that's always really good. And then I'll jump ahead to like the harder stuff, and that's always a lot of fun. For tomorrow, because I talked about it so much, I plan on streaming Multiverses.
Oh, Multiverses!
I'm gonna have that on my main screen. So I don't ever play that with the audio. Which is a shame, because it has special lines that they say to each other.
Yeah, they talk.
Like the characters will interact with each other. But yeah, so tomorrow I'll be able to play with that. So I'll be reacting to the Powerpuff Girls talking shit to Jason or whatever.
That's awesome.
So yeah, I've been playing that a little bit, once a night at least. And then I'm playing one match a night online with people. And then I'm playing Pokemon Unite again. And then today I got my notification that my video game shipped from Amazon. It's going to get here Friday.
Whoa.
Marvel vs. Capcom Collection.
Whoa, nice.
So I'm finally going to have it.
Nice.
Because I pre-ordered that 100 years ago.
Yeah.
And I was getting emails before this one that said it shipped, that it was going to be delayed. We don't know what's going to get to you.
Oh my
God. It might get to you Monday. It might get to you in December. And then today I got it's shipping. So nice. I'm going to be playing that this weekend. Maybe I'll stream it. But if not, then I will be playing that on the stream next Wednesday. We'll just be playing going through arcade ladders.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. And then this weekend I made my mini pla that I'm going to talk about in a bit. And yeah. Oh, for K-pop, J-pop news, there's a really big red and white performance thing in Japan that they do every year. It's like a big deal. It's like a countdown for the new year. They do every year.
Oh.
Last year, Misamo from Twice, the 3 Japanese ladies that have their own group from Twice, they're called Misamo. They were there. The Seraphim was there. I think New Jeans was there. I don't remember. But this year, all of Twice is going to be there. And they've been there consecutively for about 7 years, except for 2020, 2021, and 2022.
Oh, no.
I think that's because of...
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the later years, I think they were just slowly coming back to it. But yeah, this year we're gonna have Twice there, so they're gonna come back. And Twice, even though it's a K-pop Korean group, they own Japan. They just do. Every time Twice is in Japan, they sell out everything. It's ridiculous. So I'm building up, because also gonna be at this event this countdown to the New Year's, Miai.
Oh, cool.
So I'm gonna have a chance to hopefully see some interactions between Twice and Miai. That news broke out earlier this week. I popped off. That was a really, really big deal. I retweeted a bunch about it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to New Year's Eve, which for us will be New Year's Eve.
Yeah, Eve.
So I'll have a chance to actually watch the stuff without having to worry about our
That's pretty good.
countdown.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's gonna be really fun. I can't wait. Because they do big performances. Last year actually was the live. You've probably seen the video of the Yaosobi song. Dun, 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 the anime, idol song.
Yeah.
Idol, dun, dun.
That was
Have you
the
seen that
premiere
live
then?
performance?
No, I don't think
Where
I have.
she's in front of a stage, and there's like a bunch of idols. I think I sent you a TikTok or something where Yaosobi has flexes to have the most expensive background dancers.
Yeah.
And it's a bunch. It's Misamo. It's Le Seraphim. I think it is New Jeans. Yeah, I think they were there. So it's a bunch of huge K-pop names, but they're there for this event.
That's so cool.
But yeah, and that's funny because that song is not favoring idol culture at all.
No, it's anti-idol culture.
Yeah, it's very anti, but it's just hilarious that actual idols are behind her.
Yeah.
Doing the little dances and shit. It's so dystopian.
That's a great that's great. That's a great image in my head.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's
Yaosobi live.
ironic. Have you know what I'm talking about? You've seen clips of that video.
I might have seen clips. I don't know exactly.
Idol.
It's just Idol live, right?
I would put New Year's.
I put
Yaosobi New Year's.
Yaosobi Idol live, and the thing that comes up right after that is K-pop.
Hey.
Yeah, and the first thing after that is a TikTok video. Yaosobi Idol collab stages with K-pop idols.
Yeah.
Wow.
This year also Ado is gonna be there,
Oh, nice.
and Creepy Nuts is gonna fucking be there.
Oh, I love Creepy Nuts.
So it was crazy to see this page that has twice his name,
Yeah.
Miai, Japanese letters, and then I can clearly read
Creepy Nuts.
Creepy Nuts.
That's pretty good.
And Ado. That's why those are the ones that I'm mentioning, because those are the ones I can read.
Yeah.
The Seraphim will be there as well.
And what's this called?
Red and White something. NHK. Maybe I'm confusing two different things, but it's NHK New Year's something. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you need.
Japan. Red and White something.
Let me see.
Red and White. No, yeah, that's so cool. Yaosobi doing stuff with idols. That's awesome. That's just a really awesome image in my head of just her and like all the background dancers with that song specifically.
Mm-hmm. It's rude.
Yeah, isn't it? Isn't it? Yeah, it is. Right?
NHK Kohaku.
Kohaku.
NHK Kohaku. Yeah, there goes Creepy Nuts. Tomorrow, Da Ice is gonna be there too. You know Da Ice? Remember Da Ice?
Da Ice? No.
Well, Da Ice also. I think I may have sent you this TikTok. They did two TikToks with Miai, where Ran is in.
Oh.
Da Ice. I wanna be a hero.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
List of 75th annual NKH.
Yeah.
Aiko.
Oh, Illit's gonna be there too.
Oh yeah, Illit.
Illit. We talked about that last time.
Yeah.
This time I want you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tuki.
Da Ice tomorrow
Twice,
together. Yeah.
Be First. Oh, Fujikaze is gonna be there.
Who's that?
It's the guy that did the cringe song with the VTuber, the one that you don't like.
Cringe song.
Yeah, with the VTuber singing the cringe song. It's a VTuber on stage on the screen, and everybody's singing to the song, and he's covering the song, and then he says something. He sings a song, and then I guess the climax of the song, his VTuber model changes and everyone pops off.
Oh, is it the one where his hair goes up?
Yes, that one.
That sucks, man.
Yeah, so Fujikaze does the song, did that song. The Seraphim.
Oh, people are bummed out that Fruit Zipper is not going to be there.
Hmm.
They're pretty new, but they're pretty loved as well.
Oh. How you say, Mrs. Green Apple.
Yeah, I don't know who that is, but I saw that there.
That's awesome. They did Inferno. Remember from Inferno, which is for the Fire anime. The one with their firefighters.
Yeah. I know what that is.
Fire Punch. No, that's Tatsuki Fujimoto.
It's
Fire Force.
Fire Punch.
Yeah, Fire Punch.
So yeah, I'm really looking forward to New Year's. I'm gonna go backwards. So New Year's has that, where hopefully I'll see some Twice and Miai stuff. Ran dancing with Momo. I would explode. And then before that is December 6th, where Twice will have their comeback, where they're gonna have their new album come out, new music. I can't wait for that. And then before that, we have this Thursday. Twice is gonna be performing at the Amazon stage after Thursday Night Football.
What?
So right after Thursday Night Football, if you stay on that channel on Amazon Prime or whatever, you're gonna get a free, or if you're paying for Amazon Prime, Twice concert that you can just watch.
That is so cool.
That people are gonna be there, like influencers apparently got tickets to get there first. So Twice is gonna be back in full force after not being around for the very long, not very active together for very long. Speaking of, real quick, because I forgot to ask you specifically about it, the YouTube Music Wrapped happened.
Yes.
What did you get for your first music?
Let me see, because I have the pictures of it right here. My first music?
Your first artist in music. Who's the most listened to artist you had?
System of a Down.
Oh, wow.
Which is every year, I think. System of a Down.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you won't call them your favorite?
No, a lot of people don't know this about me. I really like System of a Down.
Yeah.
Just all the time. I always have it on. And I never... It's another rule of mine. I always make it a point never to skip a System of a Down song.
Okay.
If I can't help it.
Because I feel like if somebody asked you, you would say MCR.
MCR, yeah. They are my favorite.
Where are they on your...
They're not on here.
Oh.
Because I don't listen to MCR as much, even though they are my favorite. Because it gets me back as if I'm a cringy teenager again.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. No, yeah. Who were your top artists, if you have it up? Because I have the screenshot of like the last thing.
I mean, I got it memorized.
Oh, okay.
Number one is
Miai.
Twice.
Nice, dude.
That's pretty I thought good. For sure it would be NMIXX or Miai, because I saw both of them live, and right leading up to it and after, I listened to them on repeat. Twice came out with their new music this year in February. Apparently, I listened to that so much in February, March, April. I listened to that enough that was still number one. And then my top artists. Yeah, so it's Twice, and then NMIXX, and then Miai, and then Girls, which is Rand's former group. And number 5, The Killers.
Oh, of course, The Killers.
That is still my favorite.
That's
band.
On brand.
Yeah, that's
on brand.
The Killers are still my favorite band. And then K-pop. After that or before that, but you know what I mean.
This is kind of, it's a little misconstrued because these are like top artists, but they're not like artists that we have on repeat. Because these are my top artists I have right here aren't my favorite artists, but they definitely have singles that I will play on repeat just because they're so catchy. System of a Down, I play their whole entire albums, just like front to back whenever. So it's System of a Down, Nirvana, The Beatles, Pink Floyd, and America. Those are my top artists.
What?
Yeah. That, I don't know where that data comes from, but it doesn't seem right. But if that's what the data says, then I guess. Because System of a Down is always consistently in my top 5.
No Daichi
No.
No Murasaki Win?
Daichi.
What?
He has one song.
Nah, he's going to be in Death Stranding.
I know he's going to... Yeah, I know. He has the one song.
You don't get in Death Stranding with one song.
You're right. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. My top tracks, though. Breathe by Pink Floyd.
Wait, is that your number 1?
Top track? Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 1. I played that song like maybe 500 times It said.
I'm just surprised that your number one artist isn't your number one song.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this is weird data.
I bet. Okay, keep going.
This is weird data. So, it's also another weird data because the second song. So, Breathe by Pink Floyd. Fantasy by Earth, Wind, and Fire. Ventura Highway by America.
There it is.
Panchico, All They Wanted, which is a YouTube video.
Yeah.
Not a track.
That's why. It's everything. It gets all your shit.
All of it.
Which is why we also got podcasts in this year.
Yeah, exactly. And then my fifth song, which is, I can't say that, R Word Me by Nirvana.
Oh, okay.
Fucking love that song.
Yeah.
Fucking love that song. It's so good.
So I have 9,000 minutes listened to this year.
Oh, nice.
464 different tracks, which feels like so small, but it makes sense because I listen to the same music over.
464 tracks?
That's all I listen to.
I don't even know if I have that statistic. I only took like 4 photos.
464. My top track, One Spark by Twice, which was their comeback from February. And I listened to it for 223 minutes.
Wow.
My top 5 songs for this year, One Spark, I Got You. See That. Sorry, One Spark by Twice. I Got You by Twice. See That by NMIXX. Click by Me, and Rush by Twice. What?
I just saw a weird statistic that came up that's very interesting.
Yeah, so my top artists, Twice, NMIXX, Me, Girls, the Girls, then Killers. The music is playing right now.
I hear it.
I couldn't want it any other way. If My Year Were a Movie, did you get that?
No.
You didn't get If Your Year Was a Movie?
Oh, yeah, actually, yeah. If My Year Was a Movie, it would be The Undercover Agent.
Oh, that was Omar's.
Oh, really?
Mine's The Hometown Hero.
Oh, hell yeah.
You're loyal to the people and music you love, keeping your fave songs on repeat.
Oh, that's awesome.
So, yeah. Oh, so my podcast.
Yeah.
Mine was Game Mess Mornings, which from Giant Bomb.
Nice.
The Giant Bomb Cast from Giant Bomb.
Uh-huh.
The Weekly Planet from The Weekly Planet. Game Mess Decides from Jeff Grubb's Game Mess.
Oh, cool.
And The Last of the Nintendo Dogs from Jeff Grubb's Game Mess.
Uh-huh.
I very much listen to the same things.
Yeah.
Every week. I mean, they have weekly content, so.
How many hours did you say that first podcast was? Because it tells.
How much did I listen to it?
Yeah, so that first podcast, it tells you the minutes, and then the next slide is that podcast with hours.
What was your? Well, so you do your podcast.
So my first podcast is the Cho Super Hyper podcast.
Yeah, I heard of that one.
Wow. And then right after that, the Hypothetical Nonsense podcast, RIP, rest in peace. They didn't last 6 months outside of Rooster Teeth. They're still going on. It's just one guy left, and they have to rebrand everything. 100% Eat, awesome, which is an offshoot, Rooster Teeth. The Regulation podcast, which again is another offshoot of Rooster Teeth again, and then MSSP. You know who that is?
No.
That's Matt and Shane's secret podcast.
I don't know who that is.
Matt McCusker and Shane Gillis, their podcast.
Shane Gillis.
Yeah, is that white dude that just had a Netflix special or had a Netflix special a while ago? He did Tires on Netflix.
Okay. So Rooster Teeth was not on there.
The Rooster Teeth podcast?
Yeah.
No.
But that shut down this year.
Yeah, but that shut down this year. I which is weird statistics again, because I have, since Rooster Teeth has fallen, I have been going back and listening to those old podcasts.
Huh.
So maybe they just don't have that as a podcast label on YouTube, which I'm pretty sure
it's
they
just a
do.
YouTube video.
Yeah. But the True Super Hyper podcast, I spent 5,251 minutes listening to that. And that equates to 87 hours.
For my top podcast, which is a podcast that airs usually 4 times a week.
Oof.
It's about an hour a day, 4 times, Monday through Thursday.
4 times a week.
4 times a week. It's the Monday morning video game news. I listen to it every day. 5,832 minutes.
Wow, that's pretty good.
97 hours.
That's awesome. You got 10 more hours than me.
So I listen to that podcast a lot.
Yeah.
I listen to it every morning. I catch it when I'm at work.
Yeah.
It's when it comes out at 10 a.m. Putting boxes away, doing my stuff at work. I listen to that.
Here's the weird statistic. So I had 1,760 different tracks, which I feel like is minuscule amount. I had so many more in previous years. But my top track, Breathe by Pink Floyd, total listen time 258 minutes, which isn't a lot, but it's weird. It's 84 total listens. I don't know how that is number one, but first listen date, January 1st.
Is that wrong?
No, it's just interesting that my top track is the first song I played of the year.
That's kind of cool.
That is strange. That is so strange. First listen to, January 1st. That is so strange. And System of a Down, 15 hours. 50 songs. Which I feel like they have more than 50 songs in their discography. I don't know why I'd only counted those 50. I listen to all of their albums consistently.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was a weird one. But I'm glad that I got on podcast number 1, Cho Super Hyper Podcast.
Yeah, 0.1%.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was November. We talked about this last year too, I remember. I remember saying that we were going to count it and go back and do it in January for that to count, and we didn't do that.
And we didn't do that, no.
So we're not going to do it this time. We just talked about it right now. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to get into my Toku toy time. And we are back. So you haven't been in any social media?
No, not really. Or if I have just haven't seen your stuff. When I'm on Instagram, I just slide to see the DMs, and Twitter too. I just slide to see the DMs.
Okay.
So this is what you did.
Yeah.
Heck yeah! What is it?
GOOO 5. It's the GOOO 5. Oh no, I forgot the name of the whole thing.
That looks like a TIE fighter, dude. That's not GOOO 5. That's Star Wars.
That's yeah, you're right.
No, not a
Star
TIE
Wars in
fighter.
there.
Not a TIE fighter. I'm stupid. That's an X-wing. Without the wings.
Without the X.
Yeah.
This guy is called Victory Robo, right?
Oh, I feel like that name is.
Yeah, I got it. Victory Robo. So yeah, that's everything. All the additional parts.
Wow.
The black thing there with the runner still is alternate eyes you can put onto the mech.
What?
Which is really, really cool. But yeah, this is from GOOO 5. It's a really nice, wholesome show. Because the family is the team. It's 4 brothers and a sister. The dad is like the general, mentor. Yeah. He's the mentor. Yeah. So it really hits home, and it's about environmentalism. They're rescuing the earth. It's a really good Sentai. You should check it out. And the mech, while cool, I like sometimes doing little cars. I hope I never have to do a car again.
Oh no.
These tires were so tiny, and I had to cut so close to the rims to get them to fit on there so they could actually spin.
Oh wow.
It was tough. There were several times I wanted to go to your room, because I did this while you were in Austin. To go into your room and see if I could find a Gundam kit of yours.
Yeah, to get that nail grinder.
So they can get or even
tweezers?
The scissors. Do you have scissors in there?
Tweezers. No, snippers.
Snippers, yeah.
Yeah.
That would have made my life so much easier, because what I was doing was with my razor blade, shaving down the corners.
You were just doing it with a razor blade?
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta get snippers for this.
Yeah. So there he is, all combined.
Damn, that's a good background.
Yeah, that was not 100% intentional to have Rand there, but it happened.
And she's in the episode.
Yeah, super low poly. But yeah, he was really cool, really fun to pose. There he is with last week's got tie that I made. So I guess I'm gonna try and do one a week to bring down my backlog. Speaking of, I just got another thing in today.
Yeah.
That's another mini plot and Yudo 2. Boonboomger Yudo 2.
Yudo 2.
I got Boonboomger Yudo 2, so now I have more of a reason to get into my shelf here and clean it out. But yeah, GoGo 5, I really like the way this mech puts together. I like the blue torso, the legs, the yellow and white, pink, whatever, boots, the red fire truck arms, green just being the head. I don't know, it comes together really, really well. That sword looks really nice and iconic. I did not have as much fun making this as I thought I would.
Oh, no.
Because of little tires. The little tires are, oh my God, I can still feel my thumbs.
It really killed it for you?
Because I had to push them in with my thumb. Sucked. So after this, I was actually eyeballing my Ginga Man because those are animals, not cars. I'll make these animals before I make another car. Having said that, I can't wait to get Leo 119.
Yeah, which is a car animal.
A car animal. So that's gonna be cool.
Gonna be the best of both worlds.
Car animal, and what else is gonna be in that box? The big fucking trailer thing.
Yeah.
That's gonna be cool. That's gonna be fun. Again, little tires, but for some reason those tires felt way easier to handle than the ones on the Super Mini Pla. So I think it might be just a quality issue because Super Mini Pla is like higher quality. That plastic was harder to like snip down than the cheaper quality that the retail Mini Pla gets. Yeah.
I gotta say this is a robo looking robo.
Yeah.
This guy is crazy looking.
Yeah.
The biggest thing I see, just looking at it from a robo perspective, those arm shoulder joints are ridiculous.
Yeah.
Look at that shoulder joint. You can see it in the picture where it's like you have it folding out a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's just holding on by that hinge.
Yeah, it's cool. That
Snap,
hinge is made
dude.
to...
Wow.
Yeah.
He's opening it up, the hinge joint for me, and I can see it.
Raising his hand, as it were.
Yeah. Wow, that is just exposed.
Awesome.
That looks really cool. But yeah, this is very robo-looking robo.
And you can see his little ankle right here with the yellow.
Oh, yeah.
How it curves, so you can have an ankle. Yeah, it's nice. Man, I love Mini Pla. It's so much fun. I'm sad I didn't make as many. Haven't been making as many lately. But if this is my cure for my happiness, then I'm gonna keep doing it. So yeah, this week I'll make another one. I think I'm at a point where I want to set up my camera to make this in a stream. I want to do that now.
Okay.
So I gotta find a way. I gotta get the mount or something for my table and a light.
I got it.
I gotta figure that out. I know you have that stuff, but I want to get my own because
use it. You could have it.
I don't want it, but I'll use it if you're not going to use it.
Yeah, go for it. And I have a light too. I have that table light. Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfeccione.
I gotta do something like that because I want to chill, like Jacob Fullerton from Funhouse, formerly from Funhouse, now an Astro Goblin on YouTube. Every Monday, it's Mecha Monday, and he'll stream himself making a Gundam every single Monday.
What?
Mecha Monday, yeah.
I'm surprised that it's been this long and you haven't plugged Astro Goblin.
Yeah, because I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really get into them until recently, when I was fucking making this thing.
Okay.
I like to have a video on in the background while I'm working on the mini plow or whatever.
So just recently, like just this right now?
Astro Goblin?
Yeah.
Yes.
Just that? Wow.
Yeah. Every now and then I'll watch their videos. Every now and then.
Okay.
Sparsely, not enough to recommend it. But this weekend when I was making all these cars, I had them on, and yeah, it's Funhouse. It's still fun and stupid. So if you miss Funhouse and you miss Charlotte, Patrick, and Jacob, with an occasional Alana, an occasional Ryan, and an occasional Elise, yeah, check out Astro Goblin. But yeah, like I said, every Monday he does that, and that'd be cool if I could do something like that. Who the heck is here? That was our
it was ring.
Oh, I know who's here.
Yeah,
he left. Omar left to the gym.
Yep, left
with Rita. Yeah, I have so many mini plow to make, and I would love to do that on stream. The only thing is, do I want to do it on my separate table like I usually do, or do I want to put it on my main table
Mm-hmm.
so that I have to get up to go to the bathroom or anything, I can. Versus putting it on the separate table where I gotta like pause, disconnect stuff, and move around. I might just do it on my regular table. We'll see.
Possibly.
We'll see. But yeah, that'll be it for this toy conversation.
Heck yeah.
We're gonna take another break. Wait, real quick. Let me just do this. We're gonna take a quick break. When we come back, we're gonna talk about
superhero time.
We'll be right back. Toku Tony.
Yes.
What's this?
This is Gavv 11. Be wary of sweet talk on the subs. On the wiki, it's beware of sweet words. Same point across.
Same thing. Yeah.
They're getting pretty good at that.
Well, wait till you see Boonboomgers.
Oh no.
So what'd you think of this episode?
I really like this episode. Like most of the Gavv episodes, there hasn't been one that's been like super bad. But this one is definitely not. It's less, but it is good. This did not feel like a super Gavv episode to me. It felt like a drama. Felt like a drama show.
It was crazy that they straight up did a catfishing plot.
Yeah, straight up.
I guess that's like common issues that are affecting
Kamen.
Japan now. Kamenrider?
Yeah.
Masked issues?
Yeah, masked issues, catfishing, not being totally upfront with how you appear online.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was in the more traditional sense, or in the way that you think about catfishing, where it's a person using someone else's image to be in a relationship with another person that's not in person.
Now, what was crazy to me is that they used a newspaper writer or detective's picture for this, not thinking that they would like follow up with this shit.
Yeah, like you didn't think a detective would find out, which he didn't. He did not find out.
I mean, you're right. He's an idiot for this because it was weird because even when they were like, oh, sorry, the intro updated.
Oh, it's so good.
We now have all of each of the main forms as represented here at the end.
Pretty cool.
And yeah, they're trying to hide there. Oh, damn it! What was I saying? Oh, the picture
Detective,
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that he didn't cotton on earlier.
Yeah.
Or that's my confusion because I would excuse it if it was like a granute that like just got to the earth and didn't know about tricking people. It's like, oh, this picture, not knowing what a detective is or a newspaper guy, I use this picture to trick people. Or if it was a dude who was a granute, and he was here, but he was living here, so he knows the customs and everything.
Yeah.
I don't know what way to go, but that doesn't matter. It was just funny that it was a detective, a guy who would find out about something like this.
Like straight up. Yeah, this was a drama episode. Just straight up, you just take the plot of a drama episode and you put it in a Kamen Rider, which is okay.
Where instead of it being like, I guess it's like a killer, right?
Yeah.
Somebody who killed women.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess. No, that means 27 pictures, right? Not 27 age. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny that this is his picture though that he has online.
It's really good, right?
It looks like a picture used for like school or whatever. Like somebody took this picture for.
Yeah. It's not his actor's headshot, and it's not his detective shot at all. It's just like
it's not a selfie.
Yeah.
It's somebody took this picture. Because my first thought was like he's definitely on a website. Because that's how reports are written, right? Where you have at the very bottom author and then a picture of them. This guy would do. I like that this theme story is a sister helping her incel sister.
Yeah.
Not incel. Just sad.
Yeah, she's just sad. But she's what would you call that? A neat.
Yeah.
Neat.
Yeah, she's kind of a neat. Also, she kind of, for little bits, reminded me of, I forgot her name in King Oger.
Rita?
No, not Rita.
Oh.
Her assistant.
Oh, the best. You talking about the best character in the show?
I forgot her name. What's her name?
I don't know.
Anyway, there was moments where that reminded me of her. It would be so screwed up if it was her, and we didn't know this whole time.
That would, yeah.
That would stink.
What? Morphonia.
Morphonia, that's right. Click on the actress. Make sure she's not in this fucking Kamen Rider episode.
Best freaking character. Let's see this. Morphonia, played by Kazumi Hasegawa. It does not tell me.
Okay, good. Because I don't know. People would have brought that up.
It does not tell me on the Sentai wiki.
Oh yeah.
But let me look on the writer wiki now.
Does she have a writer wiki?
What was her name? Emi Torigawa? Yeah, Emi and Hana Torigawa. Emi played by Ruka Ishikawa. Different actress.
Different person. This was crazy.
Oh yeah, definitely.
This fantasy thing
threw me off guard.
He's Geets all of a sudden. This was fun where she like pulled the screen away. His poem. And this was funny. I don't know if I retweeted it, but he's saying this poem thing where my heart was a desert until I met you. Did I retweet it? Did you see this on Twitter?
No, I didn't see that. But yeah, my heart is a desert.
It's a desert until I find you. You're my oasis.
Yeah.
And Sachi's like, what is he going on about? Global warming?
Yeah.
So I like that. It just goes over her head because she knows there's not this dude.
Yeah, I love that so much where she's like, Emi, like, he's so poetic and he's so kind and he's sensitive, and the girls in reality are just like, guy's a weirdo, isn't he?
I think everybody should like everybody.
That's a great shirt.
It's a great shirt for her to wear.
Oh yeah. Yeah. An English speaker definitely picked that shirt out for her.
I feel like she speaks English. I don't know why. She gives me English vibes. When she gets into her writer form, watch, she's gonna say random English. She's gonna be George for this season.
No,
she's gonna be the George.
I think that would ruin the character.
All right, everyone.
Yeah, like that.
That'd be cool.
I think everyone should like everyone.
Hey, everyone, get happy.
Oh fuck.
Smile.
Smile would be okay. Smile would be.
She said smile?
If she said smile.
No. Smile. Dude. Come on, man.
Okay, yes. I'm on board now. Lango.
So yeah, they're gonna get married off apparently.
Yeah, this is a
twins
diplomacy now.
Now, here's my kind of gripe: is up until y'all let go of Red Gavv, y'all's operations flawless.
Yeah,
you guys were getting the spice you needed. You guys were making money. You guys were making this candy. You let go of Red Gavv, all of a sudden the twins are having trouble.
Yep.
Why not immediately do you go out and be like, what the hell is stopping my spices from getting here? What took him 10 weeks? And then even in this episode, he looks like he plays with him.
Yeah, for sure. He goes out to see him.
Yeah, he enters the field. I felt like, because even before, maybe he did know, maybe he didn't know that it was Gavv. I feel like it should have been a higher priority for him.
Yeah.
I think I'm just lamenting that we're getting this dude so late in the show.
Yeah.
He hasn't really done dick.
No, he hasn't done nothing.
And I get that's part of your suspense of the character. So like, oh, when he does show up, oh no. But I feel like you got to feed that a little bit more earlier.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Earlier is a key word there, because there definitely was some stuff in this episode, like where you see him in with human crowd and everyone's looking at him, and like they feel this sort of suspense and I guess aura, to put it in a word, about him. And Sachika notices it too, where she gets goosebumps around him just looking at him and the presence that he has.
Yeah.
But you're absolutely right. So much earlier. The main thing that we know about him, without reading any bios or, synopsises, Twitter and stuff like that, is that he is just the big brother of everyone. And he's taken over the family business after killing, maybe, the dad who was supposedly running this beforehand.
We can assume that,
yeah. And we can also assume from this episode that this company and this family is part of high society that wasn't
trying
integrated
to stay
before.
in high society.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see society. I want to see what the rest of these people that live in this fucking world look like.
I thought that's what you were doing. Did you not do that?
The Joker Batman?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
No. I want to see what comes of that, because they could go two ways. They don't do it.
Yeah.
Or the society is just people in masks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Instead of people.
People with masks and gloves.
Yeah. So we'll see what that leads to, what his actual goal is. It's probably going to be, if I have enough money, I can change the world to be piss colored.
Oh, no. Dude, yeah. Heck yeah.
It's going to be every writer villain's goal every year.
Piss
for
world.
You? No.
It's just piss world every year?
Every year. Every year is going to somehow turn into that. You're going to live on forever.
It's piss.
Grody. What's his name?
Yeah, Grody.
No, Grody's
No, not Grody. It's
King
King You're thinking about Gilgamesh. No.
Gaston.
I have to find his name now.
Gradion.
Grayon. Gradion. Like the rapper?
Like the Kamen Rider Geats suit.
Oh, that's right. No, yeah, this Lango, I want to know what his motivation is, because I mean, for the most part, it was just the brothers and sisters just taking over the family business from the dad, who I guess was not the best. I guess we don't know anything. We just have to assume all this stuff, and we get some nice pictures or some nice imagery of his regular form instead of his human form. Just disguise question mark?
Yes, man. I don't know. I don't like these forms anymore. They have human hands and necks and shit. It doesn't matter. So
that's what I was getting, that's what I was thinking from like some of the people that were like theorizing. Regular Granoots are full monsters, but Granoot royalty have human forms that they can more easily switch in and out of if they have that technology.
Everybody has those though.
But Nielv has given them modifications so that they can be Granoots with just the head and everything else is a human body, which would fit into Nelv's modifications and stuff like that, where he's a good like doctor and all that, where he can just his whole family is just advanced.
I mean, I guess, but like to what end?
Yeah.
Why do they want just a head?
I mean, production reason for the actors for face acting. But in story, yeah, there's no reason.
Yeah. So yeah, his plan is to show up there anyway. Now, okay, so they make it so that the plan is, first it's like, okay, delete him, block him.
Yeah.
It's a weird creepo stealing somebody who he knows identity to try to trick you. And then Hanto goes, no, wait. Continue with the rendezvous.
Yep.
I'll be there. I want to meet this guy who's doing me, and I'll do a report on it.
Yeah.
And then, so he goes to that rendezvous, right? So then Gavv has a feeling, I think she went anyway.
Yeah.
I feel it in my stomach that she ended up going. So they follow that gut feeling, and they go, and turns out she's not answering her calls.
Right.
So they meet with the sister, and they're outside the rendezvous point. They go in, and they see, also, I retweeted about this. Her outfit rocks in this episode. Those
Crazy
pants are
pants.
crazy pants. I love it a lot.
She's had crazy pants this whole series.
She's an icon with her. I'm not even kidding. Her outfits this season, this show, I like her a lot. She's climbing the ranks of a favorite female assistant because she's not a writer yet.
Writer girls.
Writer girl. She's a really good writer girl. That doesn't have a writer form. Yeah. I think Mitan might be it right now.
Mitan is number 1, always.
Akiko's another good one.
From Double?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Mai is good from Gaim.
Mai's nice. No.
Oh, wait, Drive.
Mitan every time.
Yeah, but if it's somebody who has a writer form, it's going to be Poppy for me.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
No, because Jean's a tertiary writer. She's not a writer girl.
But okay.
She was never like, oh, I'll help you do this. Or
Yeah, but she's always been a writer.
yeah, that's why she's a writer girl. She's a tertiary writer. She's not a writer girl.
I see that.
Poppy was always like, oh, if you do this and we did,
Okay,
and then she became a writer.
Okay, then what about the one for Zio? Izu.
Oh, Tsukiyomi?
Tsukiyomi, yeah. She was great.
What about her? Nah, she's fine. Fine.
She was a writer girl.
She never mentioned once that she had a brother who. Oh, she didn't know, right?
She
lost her
didn't
memory
know.
or whatever. No, that series ended weird, man.
It was good.
It was
like
weird.
decade to where they could just like it would be on
Whatever.
forever. Like whatever.
Anyway, she's got great costume design. Okay. So yeah, this is where he's like, okay, I think she went. Okay, I'll call his sister. Oh yeah, she's not answering. Where's she at? So we see her going up the same stairs that Hanto went up, right?
Mhm.
There he is waiting. Shouldn't she know that he's gonna be there?
Yeah. I think it was shot weird, but I think the implication there was that he was getting there on time and she was getting there early.
Oh, she got there
Yeah, earlier.
before
Hanto got there.
Okay, I guess I can see that. Maybe I missed a little tag that says 10 minutes earlier.
I
something.
also could be wrong because Hanto passes up the kid, and
Yes.
then the kid doesn't leave until
right,
the gang
the kid
shows
doesn't
up.
leave until he. Assumedly, he doesn't leave until he gets her.
Right.
Right. So then that still wouldn't make sense. That. Yeah.
It's shot weird.
Yeah. Also, I guess he had his mask on, his hat and glasses on. He didn't recognize him, but
Yeah.
if I were that monster and I saw him and I knew he was the guy I was copying, I would have just taken him anyway.
Yeah, just straight up.
So yeah, here they are, and there's her fit. I love when she wears those hats.
Is that the same hat?
No, the other hat's white. Yeah, and then they passed the kid. So yeah, they went to where it was gonna be at.
Mm-hmm. I love this diner, by the way.
It's weird that it's like upstairs.
It's an American diner.
Oh yeah, huh?
I really like it. It's what the Japanese consider American vintage.
Yeah.
So like probably in another shot of this place, if we had another one, there'd be like half of a car
Oh
that
yeah.
was turned into a table.
Yeah.
And all that. I love diners like these in Japan, where it's like a culture of a time period.
Yeah. So yeah, I thought this was just weird that like she knew, so she would have seen him,
Yeah.
Hanto, because she still thought it was going to be there.
Mhm.
I guess. What reason would that does add? It was just weird, convoluting to get to that point. Vespa, good speed.
Of course.
Oh, good sport.
Good sport.
Good sport.
It is
Yeah,
good
I
sport.
was a kid. This was a good way, like, hey, keep her here so that the boys and her can go do out their own things.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're becoming a really, really good team.
Yeah,
They're becoming a really good team.
I'm anxiously waiting for the episode where they go do something super small and mundane together.
Yeah.
Because so far it's been these big things, like from the intro where
Like
they
in the
find a
intro.
cat. I want something where even at the beginning of it, it's like 5 minutes of, I'm so glad we found that book for that dude.
Yeah.
And then show a flashback of Hanto falling on his ass, a book falling from the bookcase. There it is. Blah, 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 blah. Just something really small to show that they have that kind of adventure.
Yeah.
In the showtime, not just the intro, because the intro for a lot of these shows exist in a void space where it may or may not have been a thing that occurred.
Yeah.
Like I always think about Kingoger, where they're just falling from the sky.
Really? That's the one you think of?
That or Don Brothers dancing in front of a panel. Just all kinds of what?
I always think of Gaim. Whenever I think about intros in Void of Time, Gaim is always the top of the list. It's so good. It's too good.
Or now I want to watch the X8 intro where he's just dancing in that's good intro.
or them walking, but it's way more it's way more cinematic.
But that's what I'm talking about, where the intro just exists. It's not part of the actual what happens in the show.
With the show previous to this, Gachard, it was school life before the story had started. Yeah. So it was just the school life that they really emphasized.
Right, and we never really got that.
Yeah, no.
There wasn't really ever...
Well, that's why we had the intro.
Right.
For that filler.
Right. But I want it in the show.
Yeah.
I want texture. I want reason. Yeah, so he's out here in the bridges. This is the moment where what was his name again? Lango. Yeah. Duolingo. He's walking through the streets and everybody's noticing him.
Yeah.
And even she feels it too.
I would notice him just because he has the red contacts and that's it.
Yeah. And he's like very overly dressed because it's kind of hot outside.
Yeah, he's wearing a leather jacket.
Because this was filmed like 6 months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that she like takes account like, what the hell was that? It creeped me out.
Wait, go back.
What?
Go back again one more. That's a Longhorn. That's Texas Longhorn.
Oh
hat.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh my god.
That's hilarious. That's crazy.
Wow.
That's weird.
That's awesome.
Texas connections to...
Look at that, Texas Longhorn.
Kamenrider Gavv.
Oh my god. Nice.
I popped real hard here as they were walking through he was looking for the girl. Or no, the little boy. This sign on the left, it's family restaurant Tiger Boy. That is the restaurant that a lot of things happen in Kyoryuger. Amy, Kyoryu Pink, works there. So they'll be having lunch there, dinner there, and then they'll get called on their adventures or whatever. Or that'll be a popular hub for the show. So just seeing this sign, Tiger Boy Family Restaurant, I popped off real hard. Because Kyoryuger forever.
I thought you would have popped off on the Matthew Burger.
Whoa.
Matthew Burger.
The fuck is that?
I don't know, but I want to try a Matthew Burger.
I don't. That's too much red up there, whatever that is.
Meat soup chicken fish.
It's a good amount of English here, huh?
Yeah, right. DVD.
Yeah, this is supposed to be this is an American episode, huh?
It's very English.
All this graffiti here too.
Yeah.
And
very American.
Yeah, it turns out the kid is a monster and he took her as she was going.
Oh yeah, and there's so this graffiti and all that. There's a trash can. I don't know if you got it in the
I do.
screenshot. Oh, you do?
Up, yeah.
Okay.
I specifically got that trash can.
Nice. Okay.
Here's the monster. He's like alligator man.
He's a crocodilo.
Croco man.
Yeah, crocodilo.
So yeah, he shoots out another minion. Granola. What's his name?
Agent. Lango. Yeah, he shoots out more agents.
He does, and it's a female, which I thought was interesting, and it grunted, ha or whatever.
I like that they can be like just whatever.
Yeah, it's interesting that this season the mooks are like 1 or 2 at a time. That's it. Not like usual where it's like 5 of them, 7 of them.
Yeah,
you gotta take them all out.
Like in the freaking intro, there's a million agents.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see if 01 does. I mean, let's see if they do that.
Yeah. Which is I'm waiting for that because that's I see a lot of Naruto imagery in this with the intro specifically because it's the 3 of them looking for that cat, which is a very famous Naruto thing of ninja in training, doing intro missions, looking for cats, which is the thing that Team 7 does. But also for that intro where it's a bunch of agents that we know are only like 1 or 2 at a time.
Yep.
So I was thinking like shadow clones.
Yeah.
I just keep thinking about that because they're just, when are they coming? I want to see more of them.
Yeah, there it is.
New York City.
New York City.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, that's super blatantly like this is an American type thing here. I wonder if their thing with China influenced this, like just to make it more international. Maybe. York. See, before it said New York, and then they turned it so you could see the York.
It's a whole new location, isn't it? Oh no, it's the same thing. They just turned it.
They just turned it, yeah.
Yeah, this is a really good fight. Epic fight ensues. What I was saying last episode about them using close quarters fights, and I wanted to see where that go from that. This is what I wanted. This is such a great close quarters, very intimate fight where it's 2 against 1 that are clearly better than Gavv at parkour, first of all, and at just using their freaking weapons. Yeah. Straight up shooting him in the face. Yeah. And their acrobatics and all that, using him as leverage.
Obviously, that's not him up there, is it?
No, it's not him.
Who the hell is that?
Oh, it might be him.
That's a stand-in. No, that's a stand-in. They put out his face.
Think so? Oh
yeah, he couldn't be there because this is the Sun actor day.
Oh yeah, so that's they got to go back.
They didn't have to put him there.
That's nice. Yeah. We could tweet about that. That's awesome.
We shouldn't have. You want to go ahead? I'll give you the picture when I send you the video episode.
This is the crocodile man.
I feel like we've seen this head before. They're starting to repurpose these suits because when I looked at this episode at the very bottom, it says that this suit was reused from something, I think, or from the characters page because I was trying to find out who voices this character.
Just a very famous samurai actor.
Was it?
The actor who plays it. So this is this Granute is Granute Early. Okay. I don't know why Early is the name. That's probably like a Japanese thing, where like Early is associated with that or something.
Maybe it's Earl.
Maybe
because it's American.
Oh, American.
I don't know. Yeah.
The voice actor is Mio Tanaka, which is a very famous Japanese actor.
Nice.
Yeah, very famous. Very famous.
Yeah, and then
he was in
Valen summons the poop.
Yes, he does.
He summons the poop.
That was the fart.
I do like that his signature seems to be when he jumps in, he does this double leg kick thing.
It's called a drop kick.
That's what it is.
It's so cool.
Every time. And I know he busts his ass each time. That's going to hurt.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's kind of like with Bune Violet, where his opener is to do his little knee kick thing.
Yeah, that's also great.
What are those?
Oh, man, yeah.
Shit, I'm getting some weird pictures today, guys.
It looks like, I mean, of course, that just is, in my mind, that's just a Soto foot.
Yeah.
That's just what it is.
Yeah.
But I've never seen it that close or that big before. That's strange. I don't like that at all. Here are the agents in their tactical gear. The cart actually does something this time. Yeah. He spews out chocolate to give like a little oil slick effects to one of the grenades until one of them just kicks him into oblivion.
Slimy effects.
Yeah.
This is weird that it's been, what did I say, 3-4 episodes?
Brazilian restaurant. Yeah, 4 episodes of just this one.
And guess what? The preview shows this one again. We're going to get it again. So I wonder what the hell's going on, why they're relying so much on this one.
Yeah.
It's been a weird series. They've been filming, because they filmed so early.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of the weirdness in this series attributes to their early filming. I did find out, however, this week that Boonboomger also filmed early. But I don't feel any different about how that's been done. I mean, production-wise, it feels like a normal, regular Sentai. It doesn't feel as rushed. Not that this feels I don't know. It just feels different.
Maybe it's just like a thing like in your head that you are thinking about it constantly.
I guess.
Because I think about it too, and it makes me judge this a little more.
See, okay, so now that I give you the info on Boonboomger being filmed early, does that feel
No.
It doesn't feel like it was filmed early, right?
Yeah, no, it
It
doesn't.
feels like the normal cadence.
Yeah.
And it feels like the growth is normal. Now, when I was thinking about this to myself, I also had to think the last writer we had was Gotchard.
Yes.
We know how that ended up.
Right.
So
In Gavv's favor.
right. So it felt like they were pushing Gotchard aside to rise up Gavv. And now we're here. We have Gavv.
Yeah.
And it still feels like it was... I'm being too harsh judging too early because we're only on episode, what, 10, 11? 11. We'll get a better idea eventually, but like a lot of people say, the first 3 episodes of an anime, of a show, of anything, should be enough to like stamp what the show is.
That's your it's different for everybody, but that's either your latch or your drop episode.
And I'll be honest, for me at the beginning of this, I would have dropped it if I didn't have to watch this. But if I didn't have, for the show. But it's getting better over time. I don't feel like it's fair to say by episode 10, 11, 12. Yeah, it's worth watching.
Yeah, true that.
That's rough.
True that.
But I mean, it's not fair really to compare Boonboomger because again, Boonboomger is ahead of this by half a year.
Yeah.
So we've had the character development, we had all this, but Boonboomger episode 1 fell in love.
Yeah.
Mira, the Tokyo mob thing.
Well, I mean, that's like all you though.
Okay, that's why I fell in love with that.
Yeah.
Like it didn't. Episode 1, it latched onto me.
Yeah, it is.
I just think it's easier to digest. That than the lore of jumping out of a airplane window or door. Yeah, I don't know.
It's biased for me because all of my Twitter is curated around Kamen Rider, most of it. So I have very Kamen Rider positive outlook. But just from what I've been seeing from my side of Twitter is just this is like the best writer so far.
That's every year. I don't get it.
But I mean, if it's every year, and then it's always like the community consensus is that it's really good every year.
Right. But the thing is, every
really
year,
good?
exactly, because every year it is the best.
Yeah.
And then by the end of it, fuck, I can't wait for this to be over. I can't wait for the next. Every year it's the same thing with Rider.
I can't wait for Geats.
That happened.
That happened
during Gotchard, where people were like, you know what, Geats is actually, and everybody that was like real was like, what the hell are you talking about? It was funny to see that. Like people were like, now people are doing the Geats discourse, and it's like, well, yeah.
It was literally us, where we're looking at the tweets and they're saying like, I want Geats back.
Yeah.
And then we go back to our backlog.
Yeah.
Or we go back to like our thoughts of it, and it's like, everyone was hating on this shit like week to week.
Yep. Yeah, so it's crazy that writer has that cycle. It sucks.
It is crazy, right?
And it may paint your opinion of the show yourself as well, but I don't know. I liked Geats. That was a recent writer that I enjoyed.
Yeah.
Gotchard, woof. And then this one's okay.
I've liked every writer except for Gotchard in Reiwa.
Saber too?
Yeah, Saber
Tiger.
Saber was okay. Saber is Saber or Tiger?
Saber 2 Tiger.
Yeah.
Power Rangers.
The last, I think for Reiwa, the last is Saber, but I did enjoy that as much as you could binge anything. It's very much a bingeable show if you don't care about Rider.
I think for me, the only thing that puts Saber above Gotchard,
oh really?
Maybe, is that Saber had the Zenkaiger episodes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Where there was some levity in Saber for a little bit.
Yeah.
With Gold Tweaker showing up and then them showing up in Zenkaiger.
It totally changed the show.
And then you had Majin. Yeah, it made oh damn it, what's her name? Sabella.
Yeah.
Way more likable because of how she was around Majin. Like the way we had that female henshin sequence. That was sick. So that's probably the only thing.
It totally, and I understand because it totally changed the atmosphere of Rider and turned it into Sentai atmosphere. Because whenever Zenkaiger came in, it enveloped it because that show was so good. It enveloped the whole show.
Yeah.
It was so good. I want to rewatch Zenkaiger.
Yeah, I think you should. And then record your thoughts and reactions every 5-10 episodes.
Yeah.
This thing's mouth would open, like his third mouth, I guess.
Yeah, there's no
one.
one.
Has 3 mouths. He has a stomach mouth. He has a mouth, and then he has a chest mouth.
Shoulder mouths.
Jesus.
He has shoulder mouths. He has a mouth. And he also has one on his back, I think. I saw.
Probably.
If there's a back shot. Oh.
Look, it's the forehead gem.
Yeah. What would that be on the chocolate?
It's in the wrapper.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Really good looking chocolate blood, right? Because this fucking looks like chocolate. This time I'll say it looks like chocolate. He threw the thing, yeah, so he could save her. And
yeah, really good selfless fight here where the writer is only concerned about the well-being of the person that they're trying to save and puts them in harm's way. And like usual fashion, person wakes up, monster, bakemono. And it's like, no, there's just a guy in a suit.
She's scared of this sick ass looking dude.
Yeah.
Even if it's like a neighborhood hero, like, damn, dude, that's sick.
Yeah.
Maybe she's just scared of men because, because
she's a neat.
She had to do that thing with the meeting somebody on message boards.
True that.
Or social media.
It's funny that this is like the essence of a Kamen rider, where it's like the pain and tribulations and the suffering and all that, but it's all to benefit like just the little one person. Like that's it. It's endearing.
Yeah. This was interesting where he got there too late, and the flame still got him, and bam.
Oh,
we're there. We're revealed.
Episode 11.
And as he's looking in disbelief, the little buddy comes out.
Thing you said.
Yep. So I didn't take pictures of the next episode preview, but they're both gonna find out who they are.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna have a little team henshin together. So that ends the whole them talking behind each other with the orange and purple aura.
Yeah.
Because they're not gonna have a reason to do that anymore, to keep secrets from them anymore.
They might do it as like comedic relief, but that's like if anything.
They might do it one last time next week.
Yeah.
To end it.
And it'll be them in their own.
Myself. Who could this guy be? Whatever.
It's them in their own mindscapes, and they meld as one of them. They're both in the same mindscape.
And they're kissing each other.
And they kiss each other. It's a real BL heavy show.
Shit. Actually.
Writer, I mean, not like Gavv.
So we also got a kind of confirmation that we are not going to be getting a winter movie for Gavv and Gotchard where they meet each other.
Yeah.
I think that might be a reason why Legend existed. So they can have Gotchard have a legendary writer meeting thing. But yeah, we're not going to get that. Supposedly there's going to be something where it's maybe episodes or maybe a movie where it's a Reiwa writer thing.
Yeah. Which I'm all for, but
we'll see. But
yeah.
Supposedly that is going to be a mini thing that airs or goes in theaters with the King Oger versus Boonboomger movie, which I can't wait for. I don't know if you saw the tweets today
about that.
The Instagram. No, the Kings having lunch together or dinner together.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
All of them together.
I think I saw you retweet that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was probably after recording audio for the Boonboomger versus King Oger movie, because they definitely filmed that already. To get that out by supposedly January, we're gonna get that January 25th.
It's pretty crunch, isn't it?
By the time they're just doing the audio, they probably have.
Yeah.
They have all the filming done.
Yeah, true that.
Yeah, so I have faith. But yeah, that's gonna be fun. I can't wait. I hope it's also this early so that we can get what I want, where the race goes to Terra.
Oh yeah.
The big Boonboomger race. One of the racetracks is on. Maybe Rita's home planet.
Rita's home planet.
Rita's home country.
No Cospa?
No, it's blue. Hold on. Purple's Shugadam is red.
I got it right here.
What does it start with?
G.
G.
Yeah, it's a weird one.
What's the next letter?
Oh.
Gokan.
Gokan.
Yeah, that'd be cool, right?
Shugadum.
If they had a winter race, the ice track thing.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Boonboomger, and there's Rita, and she's like, "What the fuck are y'all doing here?"
Yeah,
or something. I don't know. That'd be cool. But yeah, what'd you think of this episode?
I liked it a lot. It was a drama episode. It didn't feel so much like a Gavv episode, but like a drama with a local hero in it. Which, I mean, I guess I will take this for now. I didn't like it as much because it wasn't a drama focusing on Shoma and Sachika and Hanto. It was a drama focused on the characters of the week.
Yeah.
The people that they're helping week by week.
Now, it's going to set that up for next week.
Right.
Because next week we're going to have that drama, that interpersonal drama between at least the main men.
Between Team 7.
It's going to suck that they're going to be hiding from Sachika. She's not going to know.
Yeah.
I hope she finds out soon. I hope she henshins soon.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Soon, right? I hope so soon. Because they revealed this, that Hanto knows, or that Shoma knows Hanto, episode 11.
Yeah.
They could have dragged Shoma not telling Hanto that he knew the whole time. For however long.
Yeah,
but next episode, they're going to henshin together. We see them unhenshined and then henshin together. They could have stretched that out so long.
Yeah.
But next episode is like, hey, I'm you, you are me. So, Sachika, I hope soon.
The Loopats didn't know who each other were until 2 episodes
Third to
into
last?
the
Oh, okay.
second or third to last episode.
Yeah.
And that was fucking infuriating. Just because there was so many like, gotcha, and then, no wait, maybe it's not you.
How could I be the Lupin Rangers if I was here this whole time and it's like an inflatable?
Oh, and it's Butler.
Yeah, it's Butler
dressed up as. Hell yeah! No, actually, that was great. Keep
I
it up.
miss Butler.
Keep doing that. Man,
I was gonna say also.
Lupat was stupid. Huh?
Just to backtrack on the whole winter movie thing, I've been seeing a lot of people very sad or somber about that, making their own winter movie posters.
Oh,
I saw that on Twitter. The first 2 things I saw today on Twitter was 2 fan-made Gachard Gavv winter movie posters. Like,
wow,
sad.
And I think this is the side effects of filming so early for China. It's insiders or whatever are saying that this is why. This is contributing to that.
Yeah.
So, whatever. I don't know. They are trying really hard to appeal to the, I guess, Chinese market over us. And maybe it's just easier because all they have to do there is like dub it. I guess. They have to just dub it here, but I guess they don't think that plays because it's a kid show. Kids aren't going to read it, or kids aren't going to follow along really well if the mouth doesn't match because American kids are American kids. It
might also be the candy aspect of it. We have different rules and regulations with candy, and the FDA over here on this side of the lake.
Yeah. I mean, also referring to Boonboomger because remember, apparently they fell early.
Yeah.
Also for the Chinese market, Boonboomger could. But then they have the stigma of the Power Rangers name, which is a dead brand.
Yeah, dead brand.
All right.
7 out of 10.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
I forgot. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll talk about Boonboomger. We're back with Boonboomger. Tony, what's this?
This is Bakuage 37, The 2 Spies. On the episode, on the wiki, it's 2 spies.
I told you.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Articles.
Come on now.
Articles or not.
Futari no Supai. That's the 2 spies. I mean, yeah, it makes sense.
The episode, so that's the episode title, of course, it's later on. Episode starts with this fight between these two. You were pretty clammed up the whole episode.
Yeah, I was very suspense. Okay, well, yeah.
What did you think of the episode?
I liked it a lot. I was very worried about the introduction of that second spy.
Lady?
Yeah, my worries were very much alleviated.
Uh-huh.
whenever watching this, I thought very much of again, this didn't feel like a Boonboomger episode. This felt like a spy drama episode.
This more so felt like a completely different genre piece for this fucking show.
And I was really suspenseful as to when they were gonna flip that switch on either the okay, we'll go back to the Boonboomgers, or we're gonna just go 100% into the spy aspect, and it's gonna be so much more drama and killing or like blood or whatever and like suspense. I was waiting for that the entire episode,
and they
didn't.
They did the spy. They went the full spy way, except for the mech battle.
Yeah.
But her fate.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yes, that
they did that. We'll talk about that when we get to that.
Yeah, I thought this was gonna be like spy. When I say spy, I think of the old Japanese movies where it's spy, like instant murder, kill, and explosion, and the car jumps and all that. That's what I was waiting on. Very suspenseful.
I see what you're thinking, and I see what you're saying. I see what you're thinking. That didn't even cross my mind.
Really?
Because they could have done the thing where Chashiro knew her when they were little, and I know you're still good. I know you can turn around, and at the end she'll be the linchpin to like make the camera monster take a picture of a mirror, and then that's how he's defeated or whatever. You know, she'll do something, and she's good. Nah, dude.
I was waiting for that.
She was shitty the whole time. That was awesome. She did her job. She was even flirting with him. Yeah. It was great. There's
chemistry there.
That was crazy chemistry.
They could definitely make that a little spy show beforehand.
Well,
like Spy Family?
This is going to be the 4th or 5th Sentai that has a manga alongside it.
Right.
There was one for Rita in Kingoger. There was one for Kira Major as well.
Oh, okay.
Dawn Brothers just had, manga was in the whole fucking show.
Oh yeah.
And then Zenkaiger had a manga episode. But they're doing more manga shit. So for Boonboomger, they have a manga where it's red and blue prequel.
Okay.
So we get to see some of the stuff they did on their own. So we could see this lady show up in that.
Yeah.
And sort of expand on that as well.
I'm excited for that.
We could. That doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean we have to follow the book for it to be canon or whatever. You know, whatever. The book, the manga or whatever. But the idea that they're doing that, they're building a world that they can expand in that way. And especially with manga where you can be a little more graphic.
Yeah.
You can get away with a little bit different kind of stories in there.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
It's different ratings.
Yeah.
Rating scales that you can get away with because it's fiction.
Yeah.
It is crazy what you can get away with in manga.
And his drawings, it's not people.
Yeah.
This is cool. He's kind of confronting him where he's like, hey man, I told you that ISA agent, like, be careful.
He's no good.
And Raito, Lightning Man, is just like, CEO man? Isn't his name Raita?
I was just looking at that. Yeah, his name is Raita Naito.
Raita Naito, yeah.
Yeah.
Where he's like, oh, don't worry about it. We're just, trying to help stop an invasion or whatever. If they need to do that, they need to do that. And I gotta say, he's such a good Red. Yeah. He's doing a great job acting as a leader and like struggling with what to do next in a lot of scenes. That's great. Here is the model cars. These are again from, I think, O-Ranger and Five Man. Those two they're like the car tank bazooka things.
I was about to say, is that not just the thing you did in Mini Plov and Go-Go 5?
Not really. Okay. Not really, no. Okay. And then I think at the very left, I think that's his car that he has now. Yeah, it's
his car.
Yeah. This was fucking insane. Do you remember this?
I have that flannel. No, yes. This was insane.
Can you read what it says that happened? I'm going to say what I think happened. Read what the wiki explains happened in this scene. Because here, Taya...
No plot.
Plot's not there yet?
Yeah, plot's not there yet.
Okay, I'm going to say what I think happened based on what we saw. Taya's here doing his homework or whatever. He hears his next door neighbors and he hears kids crying.
Yeah, kids shouting.
Shouting.
Yeah.
And then we see the police.
Yeah, the police. Him being interviewed.
Yeah, and he's like in him outside of the house too, right? They're like, so it's implied that his neighbors were suffering,
being
abused, being made to cry.
The kids were being abused,
and he heard this and he did something. He spoke up about it.
Yeah,
and we see his teacher again, and she's like, "Hey, man, don't feel so hard. Like that sucked.
Yeah,
it should be the parents, the adults,
doing something
who are doing something about this." So he felt guilt, but he knew it was the right thing to do. This is just such a crazy message to be relaying on this kind of show.
It's the Red's main motivation,
and it helped motivate him to want to be a helper and a fighter and stuff. Yeah, so they're probably telling him, hey, they moved, we had to take him away or whatever, thank you. And he's just feeling like, damn, that sucks.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, they're interviewing him. That's his dad.
Look at his dad.
That's his mom. Yeah.
I love that we can't see the dad's face.
Yeah, I wonder if that's going to happen at all. I mean...
That's very Japanese.
I mean, the mom is cast. We don't get any shots of her face, so... I don't know. And yeah, there's his teacher talking to him, trying to ease him.
Did you say that that the kid actor looks exactly like just Taya now?
No.
The kid looks so much like Taya.
Though, yeah.
The kid looks so much like Taya.
He found a hairstyle and stuck to it.
It is crazy.
Yeah, he's pretty good. Yeah, with his single eyelid. He doesn't have double eyelids.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that. Yeah. But also like the hair.
Yeah.
And the nose.
And the flannel.
And the flannel, yes. It is crazy. Yeah, whenever we saw the preview for the next episode, which is this episode now, I totally forgot about this character of the teacher that Taya had a crush on. I thought that this was going to be Ishiro and that other detective girl.
Yep.
I forgot about this lady.
Everybody in the comments. This is like the second time we got psyched out by the fucking preview.
This is,
by the way,
BS.
Good job, Boonboomger. Yeah, it turned out it's not. I thought it was going to be that this lady was a childhood friend of his. Yeah. So in that respect, this was a pretty good blue and red episode. So yeah, there's his father figure. You know what? It could be that they're taking his parents away because his brother and sister got taken. Something, I don't know.
Oh no!
Because remember, this is his mentor. Why did he not stay with his family or parents?
Oh no! Is it gonna be like that one movie, where it's like a dude looking at traumatic things, and then at the end it's revealed that all the traumatic things were happening to him, and the guy's perspective was actually his own impersonation of a person that he wanted to be happy instead of the person that was being traumatized.
No, I hope not. God damn
that would be crazy.
So we see this key. We know where this key came from. This key came from Chashiro. He stole this from that mafia boss's house. So we see a human using it, and we know exactly who it's going to be. This was fun because the thing activated. This was cool. This was spy movie shit.
Spy movie.
Where he's walking and he notices her, and then the pillar moves and he's not there, and he catches her instead.
Because he's the better spy.
But is he? Because she planned this, right?
Yeah.
Because, so she was in Ultraman Blazar.
Yes, guest cast.
So she's a pretty big name, and it's kind of cool. We just had a big name last week, too. Hinami Mori.
Yeah, she is Konomi Naito.
In Ultraman?
No, she's her name.
Yeah, she's sick. If you look up her Wikipedia page or her Instagram,
Naito.
She's got like karate belts and shit.
Oh wow.
She's pretty sick. I mean, we see it here, and we see that she can square up.
Official agency profile. Oh wow.
Yeah, she's real.
Hobby, actions, weapons, Japanese dance.
Let's go.
Horseback, riding kimono.
That's right.
English and Korean.
Oh yeah, those are the languages.
Special skills though. She is a Kyokushin karate black belt,
Hell yeah.
3rd Dan instructor.
I told you.
For 21 years of experience. Actor, 9 years of experience.
Yeah.
Calligraphy, 13 years of experience.
She is her.
Dance, 5 years of expert experience. And Mandarin.
Wow.
She was in 2016, she studied abroad. Taiwanese language abroad.
This feels beneath her to be in this fucking episode. She should have her own show. Holy shit.
Qualifications, black belt, regular car driver's license, supplement manager, international martial arts karate federation instructor.
Qualifications
Oh
over.
my god.
I like this little moment because I always catch these stupid little moments that mean nothing to anybody but to me. As he's hitting the pavement and he's being knocked out, his fingers are twitching a little bit, like he's trying to do something still right at the end.
Oh, he's trying to fight it real quick?
Yeah, I like that a lot. His fingers were twitching like, oh, if I can just... No. This rocked so hard. So they took off his jacket so they can make a copy of him like this, right?
Yes.
So when they make the copy of him, they put the jacket onto the copy. And then he gets the Boonboomger too. They didn't copy that. So that it can be a copy of him, right? It's still him. It's still intellect and everything. Look at how much more telegraphed it is that one's a copy and one's not. You can keep it as simple as this. One has a jacket, one doesn't. You know who's a copy and you know who isn't. So that way when we're going back and forth between the scenes of seeing Handle fighting Chashiro and Chashiro fighting this lady, you know which one it is. There's no question. There's only one jacket and the jacket is on the fake one.
Yeah.
In terms of like cinematography and directing and shooting, I love that. Instead of it just being they both have jackets on and it's just a copy, like I don't know. I really like that a lot. Especially here where obviously it's the same shot, right? They just did the little
split screen
thing so you can have them both. But it reads so much better if they're wearing something different versus the exact same thing. I don't know. I really like how they did this. It's really good filmmaking. The camera monster looks cool. Like, wow.
Yeah, he's 4 cameras.
Yeah, and he's a bunch of lights. And
that's nice.
The fire they usually have outside their eyes is the little light streaks.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Good. Just a half torso though, huh? Yeah. I didn't even notice that till now.
Yeah. So that was wild. Where he was like, "I guess you're done with me," and she goes, "No, you have other uses." And she grabs his head like that. Yeah. That was weird.
More other spy or not spy uses.
Yeah, that's wild shit. This episode was on some shit.
Yeah.
This was fun where they were trying to work out this CG program on these CG ass arms.
Yeah, I like I like when the writers, if for anything, just like the writers of the show.
Okay.
The writers of the show put in an excuse for the people just to be people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is just a human, like,
just a human interaction.
Especially Mira being like, "Hey man, this is my turn." And her smile quickly,
yeah,
like,
great.
"No, dude, it's my turn."
You said 5 minutes, dude.
Like we agreed to. He goes, "I'm just getting it." She goes, "No, you said 5 minutes."
Mom said it's my turn on the Xbox.
Yeah, and then she goes, and they're very childlike. It's great. This is that market that we love. It was in Zenkaiger a bunch.
It was a great market.
Like the sausage thing. Oh, I like this where he pounds the. We'll take it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I want to know what that sausage is.
Yeah, like I said, Taya, his acting in this fucking season, he's so good. I hope he gets more than BL after the show is over.
So, maybe.
He's going to get BL,
yeah,
but
for
I
sure.
hope there's more than that.
So at this point, in the show, this is revealed after, he knows that he's a copy, but look at his face, as if he doesn't know.
Yeah. That's one of my favorite parts of this episode too. Here's the bullshit that I like where it's a magic screen popping out. Who cares?
Yeah. I didn't know that they could do that. Hold on.
Yeah, sure. It's probably the first time this thing happens.
Hold on. I didn't know they could do that.
Yeah. I think we've seen that. maybe.
Probably.
Yeah, look at him. He knows.
Oh, like the song.
And I know he knows. Yeah.
Monkey ears.
Yeah, it was crazy. Hey, there's nobody to man the computers. All right, fine, you do it.
Yeah. Fucking got him.
I got pictures of their pictures.
Who are these people?
I don't know. Maybe they're people.
Possibly people.
They got stupid stuff on them. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what. I mean, I guess they got that unfortunate mustache, both of them.
Yeah. They had agony. I don't know what the other people got agony from because they got the pictures too, and then they felt bad about it, I guess.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah.
What?
The couple is listed on the bottom right here.
Uh-huh.
One of them is Rai Tagami, and the other one is Reika Oseki.
Are they stunt people?
Doesn't even say. There's no hyperlink for their name.
Oh, but they're there.
Yeah.
This is great to have Team Rocket show up and be like, "Hey, what the hell is going on? We didn't make you." And then they get gotten. This is the picture. I don't know if you got a chance to see it.
Okay, I see it. I understand. I guess.
Yeah.
They're aliens. These little antennas right there.
Yep.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. That tracks.
Boonboomgers do a cool finisher. They're always so cool every time they show up. This was English for a little bit.
Oh, that girl, the lady in the couple. She's a famous Japanese internet person.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm assuming that guy is as well.
Okay, maybe they're toy people.
Possibly.
Yeah. He says no more hero.
Yeah.
No more counter. No, you wouldn't steal a hero's photo or something like that.
Yeah, you like in America we had you wouldn't steal a car.
Yeah.
You wouldn't steal a photo of a hero.
And there they go. They pose out and they're flexing. They're stretching. It's pretty good. They're fighting each other. I always think that they should swap partners whenever you fight a clone.
Oh, really?
I always think that they should do that. They should do that, and that should be the end, because that happens in so many Sentai where they do the clone fight thing, but rarely do they ever switch their partners.
Yeah.
That happened in Kyoryuger, but with a twist. Kind of.
What a twist.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. It's a whole thing. And then Chaos Man shows up, of course. It's bad PC code because it's red.
Also because it's not how you say, it's not a whatever you call it, the deliverable command, it's program code.
Oh, yeah. Shut down. That's a good shot of him freaking out about it. And oh my god, I love it so much. He's walking up and he's saying, "Hey, I know you're not Chashiro."
Yeah.
From the moment, and he's not looking at him. He's looking at the floor like he doesn't want to fight him.
Yeah.
Because it's still his friend's face or whatever.
Who is you?
It looks like he's hurt so fucking much. He's not looking at him. And Chashiro's, he's trying to play it off. Whatever are you talking about? And look at him. He's pissed.
Yeah.
Oh man.
He's actually upset.
And this too, where he notices as he walks in.
Yeah.
His smile drops so hard.
He's like, okay, this guy's not acting like himself.
And look, yeah, oh man. And then for the rest of the time he's there on the inside, this is him. This is his brain. And yeah, he's like, yeah. Oh yeah. And he fucking aims his gun at him.
Oh yeah, straight up.
Oh, he's so pissed. So good. And then yeah, they have a really good out of suit fight. Chashiro really went in this episode. His actor, he rises in the ranking for me for favorite Boonboomger.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
He pulled his weight like crazy in it after not doing much most of the show.
Yeah.
Like I was like critiquing him a couple episodes ago where he was like curious about why Saibu was acting the way she was.
Yeah.
About Bundario, and like his only thing was like asking her about that. Like, why haven't you said anything? That's all he really did that episode. Versus here, like, damn, this fleshed him out a little bit. He did a lot of action work. It was great. Yeah, Boonboomger, Boom Boom Blue, amazing. Also his code name before he became a Boonboomger.
Yeah, well, what was it?
Was Blue.
All right.
What are the chances?
What are the chances? Like every Sentai person, you just wear the color you want to wear.
Yeah, it's just
You wear the color that you'd normally wear, and who knows if you get to be that color.
Mira doesn't give a shit though. Mira will wear yellow all
she
day
will whatever.
Long. Fuck yeah, Mira, do it, girl. Joe too. He doesn't really wear black. He wears his overalls.
Yeah, a lot of times.
The youth will do what they want. Counter programming happened and it changed it. So yeah,
it's blue now.
This is the other out of suit fight that Chashiro's actor does. Like I said, he really pulled his weight in this episode. It's awesome. This is great because he just had a key
in his mouth.
That he just this is a blink and you'll miss it scene. He flips over and he got her. Man, yeah, he's sick in this episode. And then a real gun.
Huh?
There's a real gun.
Oh yeah, real gun.
There's a real gun.
Straight up.
With like 12 rounds each clip, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she's shooting at his ass, and there's real sparks and shit. Like, it was a crazy episode.
This was the moment that I was most anticipating, where I was gonna be like, okay, Chashiro doesn't have a gun, obviously, but he's gonna do something to get that gun and then immediately shoot her, because that's just what the spies do. They just instant conflict, eradication,
resolution.
Yeah, resolution. What do you call it? Nullification? No. Neutralization. Neutralize the threat. That's where I thought, oh my god, he's gonna kill this lady, like straight up.
So yeah, this is great because it goes and we see him go all the way over there. Oh man. Yeah, this fight just keeps going even after because he pulled the weapon away from him. Right there.
Yeah.
It was really amazing. He tossed it over there. And then he has him at his mercy. And then when we go back, Boom Boom Copy Blue rolls over and gets the gun again, so they're back to fighting.
Yeah, he does another super nice roll.
Yeah, and then they do this anime sword thing. It's a great shot.
Twitter photo.
Jeez, that's a good shot. And oh man, he gets his chance to go in as she's recycling the clip. It's right there falling next to his face. That's his chance to go in. She gets it in, but he still is able to get the gun from her. Oh yeah, and this part right here, she goes, well, tell me something. Are you enjoying this?
Yeah.
And what does he say?
I think he says, yes. Oh, no, yeah.
No, he says, I'm sorry.
Yes.
He says, I'm sorry. So no, he's not.
I apologize.
Yeah. So yeah, why do they have faith in each other?
Yeah, they both of the antagonists say, oh yeah, the other guy's dead already.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What about him? He's probably dead. What about him? He's probably dead. Nah.
I wouldn't worry about that.
Yeah.
I got faith in him.
Yeah.
At the same time.
Yeah, this is pretty great. The red blue combos are often really good. What's the last good red blue combo we had?
Chinkager.
Oh, well, you went way back.
Yeah. That's just red blue. Oh, it's whenever I think of perfect red blue, it's Shinkenger every time. But King Oger, yeah, King Oger is a good one.
King Oger was okay.
King Oger was
it was barely there. It was more red and white.
Yeah.
Dawn Brother did not exist.
No.
Or red and blue. The Monkey Man and Momotaro.
Kira Major. No. Kira Major, nothing.
Not really. No, I was gonna say Gokaiger.
Gokaiger's good.
Gokaiger.
Yeah,
that was Luffy. Luffy Zoro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Luffy Zoro, just straight up.
That was Luffy Zoro. Yeah, that was a great red and blue, which is kind of like this, where red has blue's back, blue has red's back. Period. Look at that fucking.
Oh, look at his face.
Yeah, hell yeah. He also raised up my ranks too of reds.
Zenkaiger, no.
Hell no, that wasn't traditional red.
Yeah,
as the leader.
Lupat.
No, not really. There was kind of that a little bit.
Yeah. Q Ranger.
Oh yeah.
Best red blue.
I don't know about best.
It's literally a dog and a man.
Yeah, it was a dog and a man. A man and his dog. That's what it was.
Zyuohger.
No.
Ninja.
No.
Tokuger?
Kind of.
Go Buster.
Kind of. Not really.
And then Go Kaiger.
You missed Kyoryuger. The hell?
Oh,
But no.
totally skipped it.
Kyoryuger, no. Red and blue did not have a special bond like this.
God, yeah.
So yeah, Go Kaiger.
Go Kaiger, and then before that, Go Sager.
No.
And then Shinkenger.
Shinkenger, yes.
Yes. Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah, red and blue dynamics like this, we don't get enough of, I think. But when they're here, they're usually really, really, really good.
Yeah.
And then you get this fucking imagery too. See, the jacket was real, so that didn't dissolve, but it fell and it acted as a cushion for the boom boom changer. Look at that. Yeah, man, they're out of the park on these. So he leaves her there.
Yeah.
And at first I was like, damn, that's cruel, but like she's a spy. They're definitely gonna come get her.
You just get out.
Or she can get out like he did. And yeah, he just left her. Yeah. So the monster fight, and then he fucking comes in and flips. Like he gets the action scene. Taya just walks up.
He does 3 flips in this episode. They're all huge.
Yeah. Look at that. Oh,
he's Spider-Man.
yeah, he's sick. It's Chashiro. And then he just lands. He has perfect hair. Whatever.
Yeah.
And doesn't he say some quippy thing like, "Looks like you need help"
Flash.
or some shit?
Something about the camera, right?
Something. Yeah, he says some smart ass shit. These guys are all so cool. Like we've been saying a lot during this Boonboomger, they are just those heroes.
Yeah, they're just heroes.
Yeah. I like how they look at each other here.
Like, hey, how you doing?
Oh yeah, that's a red and blue dynamic right there. Damn it, good shit. Oh, and this too.
Yeah.
They're henching together.
This is pretty good.
Yeah. And then
then
chance for blue to take charge of the champion mode.
I like how whoever does it, they just all get the jackets no matter where they are.
And they're just watching.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So far we've had red, blue, pink, and orange have their big moments with the champion. So we need a black champion moment. Hopefully we won't get it ignored.
Yeah.
This casual line that he says here, where I'll finish this real quick. I know how to fight all of y'all. It's like, damn.
Yeah.
Don't say that out loud.
Batman vibes.
Yeah. But it's true, 100%. I buy that. He knows how to fight them.
He's the information broker.
Yeah.
He's Nardwar.
And I like that that's how he found out. Like, you as an information broker would not lose track of where your men are.
Yeah.
I like that. Like, it wasn't like
you gotta know.
It wasn't like, hey, I told you where he was going to be earlier today. Why did you forget? It was, no, you should know that shit.
Or of like, he could have gotten caught up like, you told Bundario to go out grocery shopping or whatever.
Yeah.
Something
it was
like that.
It was more like you as a person.
Yeah.
You're not this person. Yeah, this is really good writing. Yeah, and he does say that here. Like, actually, he's really good. I wouldn't want to be on fighting Chashiro.
I wouldn't want to hear on his bad side.
Yeah. I'm glad that Orange is back so he can be doing this shit again. Remember when he was doing this a lot at the beginning of the show where he'd like say quips and like talk to the camera and shit? I like that he's doing it to Boom Violet. Double kick, great. They tapped him, including Boom Violet.
Oh no, his glove's right there.
Yeah,
that doesn't do shit.
His bro thinks he's on the team is what that is.
Him touching the back, that doesn't do shit. He doesn't have a jacket.
It's not even lighting up.
No.
That's great.
What?
Moving very fast. Can you see that's his hand?
Yes.
Yeah, because this is a sick finisher.
Shoots him right in the lens.
Right in the lens, and he does the rainbow shot effect. Explodes, and he just, yeah, man.
Cool guys don't look at explosions.
This is sick. And this was cute, of course. Got his little picture.
Looking good, Chashiro.
And big guy. Good shots. Yeah.
You got a picture of that again?
Hell yeah. I made another picture of this too. Look. Oh, this was a good scene too, where the camera was focusing.
Yeah. Did you notice how the shot was?
Like an Ultraman shot?
Yes. And it's of someone standing on a rooftop.
Yeah, it's probably her
left
watching.
And right.
Yeah, it's probably her looking at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone on the rooftop just like looking left and right at a mech fight happening. So cool.
Yes. Oh, I like this. Like Sonic Boom he shoots with the Chashiro sword.
So yeah, I didn't think about that. Like an Ultraman fight. Yeah.
Yeah, that's who I almost thought did this episode because she was an Ultraman
guy.
Yeah, she was an Ultraman, but I looked it up. It's not.
Oh.
I see. I got another shot of this too.
Oh shit.
And yeah, again,
That's
cool
pretty
guys
good.
don't look at explosions. So she's, and this is a good shot too, where she can see. It's really good. We don't know who that is. It's
Ooh.
scary, but from the phone calls, it's like, yeah, she disappointed me. Okay, you know what to do.
Yeah.
Implies she's done, dog.
Yeah.
And this, yeah. So this was her transceiver or whatever. Or and there was also a plant that he put on her too, apparently.
Yeah.
But Formula says that shit was there on purpose. That was a sign. That was a message.
It was left there that you are being monitored.
Yeah, and Orange is like, the enemy knows, the enemy's watching us. Fuck, shit's getting serious. It's getting real.
Yeah. I thought it was gonna get 10 times more grittier. 10 times more grit after this. But then we cut immediately to Mira bringing up the whole cast.
Yeah, so it's gonna hurt so much more when something bad happens to her.
Yeah, she like gets shot, like actually. Yeah.
Yeah, somebody on Twitter was mentioning Mira episodes are always so good because every single one of her episodes is, look at how cool this chick is doing this stuff.
Yeah.
Don't you want to see her do cool stuff? And it's just her doing cool stuff. Every single one of her episodes is her
just doing something cool.
some dilemma, and then her clearing the enemy by herself.
Yeah.
Every time. Like when she was in the little soup bowl thing.
She figured out how to get out.
She got out and then she just whooped ass by herself. Yeah. Man, that was good. And then the episode with the ramen, where
The same one?
No, it was a different one. The other one was with like her ex boyfriend or whatever.
Miso soup bowl.
Yeah, and then the other one with the ramen, where she shows up, saves the day with giving everybody ramen, and then she clears the fucking dude by herself. Yeah, she's top tier Pink Ranger. Yeah, and everybody.
I just noticed he is wearing black shirt. Also, that shirt has geese on him.
Oh, he's got geese.
I didn't even know the geese. I didn't even see the geese.
Those overalls have like a waistband thing.
Oh, they're like coveralls.
Those are
but
crazy.
Overalls? They're overalls and coveralls.
His wardrobe's wild, man. Everybody's
weird.
wardrobe's crazy. Yeah, so I just little passing comment here.
Does he have tattoos?
Joe?
Yeah.
I doubt it. No, because we've seen his arms, right? He's a
I don't know.
big man. I feel like we've seen him.
Yeah, probably.
Like this passing comment where he goes, hey, I got all this sausage. Let's go have some sausage.
Yeah.
It was all Taya's dime, and Taya's like, huh? This is like a sudden love confession. It's not.
It's all BL the episode.
But yeah, it turned into BL at the end here.
At the end?
Well, not while they were separate. Fighting. I mean, kind of. It was implied. Yeah, I mean, also the lady flirting with Chashiro and shit. I mean, Chashiro could be bi. Who cares? But yeah, it did turn into BL. Like I said, last week GL, this week BL.
Yeah.
Next week, I already forgot what it was going to be. Oh, it's a Sandseeder episode.
Oh.
So it should be good. And then, yeah, BL hardcore because of the traffic tip. This.
Yep.
Where Chashiro goes in and handles Taya's seatbelt. Yeah, make sure your seatbelt is on right. Oh, sorry, say it.
Yeah, the PSA. The heroes encourage the viewers to wear their seatbelts properly, which is a major summarization. It's make sure your seatbelt is not caught underneath you.
Yeah.
So that if you're in an accident, you don't get heavy decapitated.
Or over you on your stomach because it's under his stomach, or under his belly. Yeah, this touching of his chest on the seatbelt, people went crazy for.
Oh, really?
But then there was a TikTok that they did. I don't know if you saw it, where the little dance in the middle of each like lyric, they do a heart to each other, but you're supposed to do different hearts so they don't match, like this.
Oh, like
hand
a thumbs
heart
up
with the arm heart or thumbs up, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
And the first part of that dance of that song, they both do this.
Oh, nice.
The hand heart.
Yeah.
And it happens, and Taya's like, oh no, oh. You don't hear it, but he freaks out like, oh shit, no.
Yeah.
But it happened, So, yeah.
They had to keep that first take.
Yeah. So yeah, I thought this episode was incredible. It was crazy. It was so good. It did everything, I think, right, the way they wanted to.
I think so too. I was just yawning.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I think this episode was great, and it didn't feel like a Boonboomger episode, and that was okay.
Yeah.
Which is always good whenever you have a show, and it diverges from the main theme, but it's still that show at the end of the day. It was really good. This is a solid 9 out of 10.
I think this could have almost been a writer episode, where it's about the main writer and the secondary writer.
Mm-hmm.
It could have even been one of those.
It could have been that.
That's how well this writing was, I think. You just had to trust that the main two trusted each other.
Yeah.
And I think they did a good job of conveying that here. We're well over 2 hours now.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
We are going to wrap up here. Thank you, everybody. Oh, did you have anything else? I'm sorry.
No, that was it. Rated it. We're Gouda.
All right, let's go. Thank you, everybody, so much for listening. I have been Super Blastex. I am Super Blastex everywhere. I'm mostly going to be on Blue Sky. I do still tweet a bit on Twitter, but that's mostly because that is where most of K-pop still is. I need more K-pop people to move over to Blue Sky so we can share our pictures and stuff over there instead. Because I'm sick of Twitter. Holy shit. Instagram, TikTok, Super Blastex.
And I've been Toku Tony. You can catch me everywhere at Toku Tony except for Twitter. On Twitter, I am the Toku Tony. Again, that's TOKUTONY. Everywhere. Like, comment, subscribe. We want to hear from you. Send this to everyone you know, please.
All 7 people.
All 7 people. Please. Please.
Thank you. Bye.